Alright, everything's good. So, what I'm going to be doing is doing a quick, I guess, how-to mid, because I did how-to jungle, and mid ties in well with that. So, pick Scylla, because I like Scylla. Scylla's a fun god to play as. Anyway. So, mid lane. Kind of weird that you're coming to me for help, because I'm a juggler, and I am not very good at mid lane. But I do know the ins and outs of it. The only thing I can't really do is put my knowledge into action. Yeah, it doesn't make sense when I say it either.
This should be a piece of cake.
Alright. So, all gods start out differently. I won't really bother with the actual,
I like them sharp and pointy.
like, what to build, because mainly you're either going to be building Vamp Shroud or Soulstone because they help out a lot. When you're actually going into mid lane, I'll just go, this is going to be easier. So, to start off, most mid lanes are actually starting in their lane. So, you're usually going to end up being right around mid, or right around the very middle of mid lane, waiting for the wave to come, and maybe poking out your opponent little by little. The wave will always take a long time, so this is basically what you're going to be doing for the first 30 seconds of the game. It's pretty hectic, I know. But once the wave actually does get here, the main thing you're going to be doing is clearing, waiting for your jungle to be, hey, look, I'm ready to go. So, by the time that you finish the first wave or so, you should be pretty much good to go do either your red camp with duo lane, or go help the jungler with anything in their jungle. And what I mean by that is, if you go over here, say if they win a push, and they're going to be like, oh hey, we're going to go invade buffs, just meet them over here. Hopefully you don't die, which, honestly, it depends how the enemies react. You might be able to help them with a few buffs, take down what you can, or, worst comes to worst, you actually just do the fire minions, which, still, they give a lot of XP, and it's really worth it to just get them done. Actually going after that, it's basically going to be clearing mid wave, attacking when you can, maybe getting some poke off every now and then, rotating in and out, taking down mid harpies, taking down back camps, doing your buff, and that's all in the first 10-ish minutes. Now, around the 5-minute mark though, you'll probably be getting your ultimate up, which, that's being kind of generous. It'll probably happen like around the 3-minute, 4-minute mark. But when you get that, it is completely up to you and your jungler to decide, do we want to rotate out of our lane, or out of mid lane, to go to a different lane, hopefully get a few kills, or just back people off and make sure that our lane members aren't getting pushed to hell. So up to the 10-minute mark, that's what you're going to be doing. Occasionally you'll rotate out of lane, help your teammates, or go get a kill. You're always going to be rotating. You're always going to be like this. It's going to be do a wave or two, go get one of the mid camps, occasionally go get your buff, maybe you'll get a back camp or two if you're a little bit behind. If duo lane can't path over and get to these oracles, it is probably going to end up being your job to do that, because those are a huge part of the game, especially since they give you a solid minute of sentry ward coverage that the enemy can't take down. It's it's pretty needed once you get into the game. After that, by the time mid-game rolls around, hopefully you've gotten a few kills, you're able to take down one of the other towers. You're gonna be wanting to try to rotate further into lanes, like the pathing that you're taking, getting kills. If duo lane still has this tower up, you want to be able to rotate, say, hey, let's go take down this tower, get you guys back ahead. Just be the saving grace that you can be. I'll be attacking minions right now. And just doing your best to make sure that not only you are being a carry in this game, that your actual ADC is able to do some work. Besides that, your next objective is going to be focusing on getting jungle bosses like Fire Giant or Gold Fury. I almost said Gold Harpy. I did say it. Gold Fury. Gold Fury is a big thing to try and secure early game because it gives you a good gold boost. It makes sure that you're above your enemy in gold, because that is very useful when it comes to mid lane. You're going to want to be you're going to want to stack in mid. You're going to want to get either Book of Thoth or Warlock Sash. Now, I am a jungle, so I'm used to just, like, calling shots, but don't feel afraid. Like, if you know that you can do something and you know that the call that you're going to make is a good call, throw it out to your teammates and tell them, like, hey, if we rotate over to left lane, we can kill this person. And chances are you're probably right, and your team will probably help you. And I am very bad right now because I'm very tired. But anyway, it'll help a lot just to be smart about your decisions, let your team know what you're going to be doing. And now the hard part is late game. Especially because I don't have any footage of an actual Conquest game where I played mid. I am not good mechanically at mid lane. I know everything I'm supposed to do, but putting that actually into action is a lot harder than you think. When late game comes around, you want to be behind your tanks. Like, you want to be behind that Ymir, because he is going to save your life on more than 8 occasions this entire game. I can bet you that money. But always try to stay in the back line and make sure you have an escape as a mid laner, that it's up and you're able to get out quickly and you won't die. Because if you die, that only leaves 1 to 2 actual damage dealers on your side of the team. And winning a game with only 1 damage dealer is not very easy. Besides that, you really just need to focus on making sure that you're staying ahead, you're farming, and you're not getting out-farmed, or you're just not making stupid decisions that get you killed constantly. Because if you're going to feed somebody, chances are you're going to be feeding the other mid lane, and that is not good for you or your team. Besides that, there's nothing really else to know about mid lane. You have to make sure that you keep up with any rotations you might do. It's always good to be rotating out of lane because you never know when it's going to turn the tide of a game. And as long as you're keeping ahead, making sure that your buffs aren't getting taken, you'll do perfectly fine. And with that, that's actually going to be all. I wanted to thank all of you guys for watching. And I know this video came out a lot later than I expected it to, but I hope to get back on schedule and hopefully be releasing a new video within the upcoming week. Thanks for watching. Bye.